All right, so the last couple of years here, with Hunter Dickinson, he's kind of gone from being a guy who came in to be, same position as you are. Now he's sort of mentoring you. I guess, how does he push you in practice every day?
It's been fun. I mean, coming up here, I knew I was doing it, like you said, playing behind or with an all-star big man. So I knew that was going to help me and push me every day. So every day he's pushing, and I feel like we're pushing each other. So we're going at it, helping me with my touch around the rim, and then actually guarding him. So it's been challenging at times, but I definitely see myself becoming a better player.
As you've transitioned to a college basketball player, what have been the points of emphasis for you in terms of where you need to get better? And
keep it simple. Yeah, I'll say that's like the biggest thing about college basketball is keeping it simple. Not trying to do too much at times. So coming up here, I'm making my game as simple as possible. Not trying to do too much. I'm just keeping it back to the basics.
Are you playing a bit of the 4 in addition to the 5, or strictly kind of the 5 right now?
It's strictly 5 right now. But I feel like as time and as I develop, Coach would definitely want to play me and Hunt together. So,
well, Hunter over the last couple of years has sort of taken his game a little further away from the basket. Is that something that you're working on so you can maybe stretch the floor a little bit?
Yeah, definitely. So I've been working with Coach Howard, working with myself. Definitely expanding my range to that three-point line and definitely mid-range. So that's been something I've been working on.
What has impressed you the most about some of the other guys in your class? Doug McDaniel has been a popular name, last couple of days when we've talked to coaches and such. So what have you seen from your class so far?
Work ethic. I feel like this class, we're all guys that were under the radar in the rankings in high school. So coming here, we got a lot to prove and a lot to show. So I feel like we're coming in here ready to work, hungry. So that's the big thing about us 5 freshmen.
So if you had to pick one guy in particular, outside of yourself, that you think has maybe impressed the most as a freshman, is it Doug, or what are you seeing? Have you seen it from anyone else?
I say all of us, really. Like it's not just one person. I feel like all of us have been improving over the years, and all of them impressed me. I mean, we're in the gym late night, early mornings, working before and after practice. So that's been something we've been on. So
you talked before about how you and Hunter kind of push each other. How specifically? I mean, how physical does it get between you two?
It gets physical at times. Definitely in that post. Like I said, it was hard the first couple weeks. I'm like, man, because in high school, I was the biggest person on the court at times, not the tallest, but definitely the biggest, and I was able to move people around. Now I get someone who's taller than me, just as big as me. It was difficult. So I've been seeing myself being able to become a better post defender as well as defending on the outside. So that's been something I've been definitely seeing myself get better at.
You just talked about the defense, but is there something you see in Hunter's game that is something you most want to emulate for yourself?
Touch around the rim. His touch is elite touch around the rim. I mean, if he gets it, whether it's floater, right hand, left hand, jump hook, right hand, left hand, off the glass, like it's just so pretty and so basic. Like you love it. So when I look at his game, I'm like, man, that's why I've been working on my touch around the rim, making it, trying to master it. So that's been something I've been liking.
In the version of the player you are right now, what does this version of Tarris Reed bring to this current basketball team when your number gets called?
I say hard work. He's a hard worker. He's willing to do what coach is telling him to do. He's going to get you some points off of the side. He's going to lock up on the defensive side. He's going to ultimately do his job. But right now, this is like the base level Tarris. Like they got a lot in store for what I'm about to become. So that's something you guys got to tune in for.
So you have, I think, another 3 or 4 weeks till you guys play a basketball game. Over this next 3 weeks, a month, whatever it is, what are you focused the most on to get ready for opening night?
I'm just working hard, listening to coach, and being able to apply it to the game, especially in practice. Like we're gonna practice, we're gonna have good days, bad days, but staying consistent. That's the biggest thing. Staying consistent on that court, and that will really help me when the season starts. So.
Awesome.